April 1st, 2026. Kumna cleverly manipulates Indu into making a difficult promise to secure Samir's release from custody. Indu, already emotionally burdened, feels completely helpless but still gives in under pressure. Her decision does not sit well with the others, as the family harshly reprimands her, questioning her judgment and leaving her torn between guilt and obligation. April 2nd, 2026. Ritesh is furious when he learns that Indu has promised to arrange bail for Samir, unable to understand why she would support someone so dangerous. Meanwhile, tension rises when Samir visits Rana's house and openly threatens Asha, leaving her shaken and fearful about what he might do next. April 3rd, 2026. Vivek and Sunita confront Indu, questioning her decision to help Samir get out of jail and warning her about the consequences. However, their fears soon prove valid when Samir begins executing a sinister plan. In a shocking turn of events, he pushes Indu down the stairs, leaving her seriously injured and everyone horrified. April 4th, 2026. Zoan, unable to control her emotions, creates a huge scene as she desperately demands to meet Indu, worried about her condition. At the same time, Samir's actions start catching up with him as the truth begins to surface, putting him in a difficult and dangerous position. April 5th, 2026. Ritesh and the rest of the family hold Samir directly responsible for Indu's accident, intensifying their anger and determination to bring him to justice. Meanwhile, Anjali feels deeply insulted when Kamna and Samir degrade her by referring to her as a mere servant, adding to the emotional turmoil in the household. April 6th, 2026. In a drunken state, Samir accidentally reveals crucial truths to his uncle, exposing parts of his wrongdoing and raising suspicion. On the other side, Vivek tries to defend Ritesh, explaining to everyone that he is innocent and wrongly accused, hoping to clear his name. April 7th, 2026. Deep urges Samir to make amends for his actions and insists that he allow Zoan to spend time with Indu and Ritesh, hoping to bring some peace. Though Samir appears to agree outwardly, he and Kamna secretly begin plotting another dangerous scheme, showing that their intentions remain far from genuine. April 8th, 2026. Samir's uncle begins to question and reprimand him for his increasingly suspicious behavior, sensing that something is seriously wrong. Meanwhile, Indu makes a shocking discovery regarding Zoan's medicines, raising concerns that something sinister may be happening behind the scenes. April 9th, 2026. A conversation between Vivin and Samir leads Anjali to believe that Vivin may harbor negative feelings toward her, leaving her confused and hurt. At the same time, Indu confronts Kamna and issues a stern warning, accusing her of hurting Zoan and demanding that she stay away from her. April 10th, 2026. Amid the chaos, a softer moment unfolds as Vivin and Anjali share a quiet, romantic midnight together, allowing their bond to grow. Meanwhile, Kamna once again interferes, instructing Indu to keep her distance from Zoan, further complicating relationships and raising suspicion. April 11th, 2026. Sunita invites Rahul to the Reina house and subtly brings up Anjali's feelings toward him, creating emotional tension. At the same time, Indu becomes increasingly anxious as she sends Zoan to carry out her next plan, knowing the risks involved. April 12th, 2026. Ritesh is left stunned when he discovers that Rahul has feelings for Anjali, adding another layer of complexity to the situation. Meanwhile, Vivin takes a bold step and proposes to Anjali, leaving her shocked and the relationships around her even more tangled. April 13th, 2026. Tensions explode when an enraged Ritesh confronts Samir and warns him to stay in line. Samir, however, continues his disrespectful behavior, even misbehaving with Kadambari. Meanwhile, Sunita uncovers the truth about Anjali and Vivin's relationship, adding to the growing storm. April 14th, 2026. Rahul is devastated upon learning about Anjali and Vivin, struggling to come to terms with his feelings. At the same time, Ritesh reprimands Kadambari for her inappropriate behavior towards Zohan, trying to restore some order amidst the chaos. April 15th, 2026, season finale. As events reach their peak, Kamna is finally overcome with guilt and confesses everything to Zohan, Indu, and Ritesh, revealing the truth behind her actions. Her confession shocks everyone and begins to unravel the web of lies. Meanwhile, Kadambari reflects deeply on the consequences of everything that has happened, hinting at possible redemption or further conflict ahead.